Peace. This is about Titanic shipyard in Northern Ireland faces administration. And of course, Titanic had went down on April 1912, and of course, because she hit an iceberg, and of course, a lot of people have died during that time. The Belfast shipyard that built the Titanic is facing administration. Harland and Wolff risk going into bankruptcy after its Norwegian parent company, Dolphin Drilling, failed to find a buyer. So they're risking their lives to go into bankruptcy after its Norwegian parent company, Dolphin Drilling, and of course failed to find a buyer. So they couldn't find a buyer. So they're risking their life of going into bankruptcy. And of course, here's the Titanic herself from April 10th, 1912, and it's a file photo. The shipyard was famed for constructing the doomed Titanic, which sank on its maiden transatlantic voyage in 1912 after striking an iceberg. The firm was one of UK's key industrial producers during World War II, and its massive yellow cranes, Samson and Goliath, are considered landmarks of Belfast. So the shipyard was famed constructing the doomed Titanic. She did hit of course, was sank on its maiden transatlantic voyage in 1912 after striking an iceberg, which she did. The firm was one of UK's key industrial producers during World War II, so that's a pretty long time ago. And of course, it has massive yellow cranes. Samson and Goliath are considered landmarks of Belfast. So that's where they'll stay. They're not going to try to do anything with it. They're just going to keep it as landmarks. It once boasted a workforce of 30,000, but now employs only 125. So there used to be 30,000 people working on the Titanic, but now it employs only 125, and that's a little bit less than 30,000. In recent years, the shipyard diversified to work on cruise liner retrofits and wind energy projects. So in recent years, the shipyard diversified to work on cruise liners. Workers demonstrated in hopes of persuading the government to step in to rescue the company, but the government has so far declined to intervene. So the government don't want no part of it, so they declined of getting involved with anything like this because they just don't want no part of it, even though the Titanic went down in 1912, and they just didn't want nothing to do with it at all. So they said, nope, we're going to decline it. So, and that's what they did. The government declined it. Leave your comments below. I am out.